In this video, what I want to do is answer the vocal question where it has some noise in it. So this is going to be 4D. In the instructions, what they've asked you to do is to remove this noise from bar 21 and 22. Now, this is just how I approach this. Whenever I see the word noise, I sort of think that this might be like a cutting and pasting or removing some type of a vocal part and putting it into another one. So in the first instance, I want you to go into bars 21 and 22, highlight this and loop it. So I'm just going to go into my project and I'm going to look at bars 21 through 22, just like this, and I'm going to loop this. So now I know exactly where this is. I've dragged and dropped my clean on there, but if you needed to just make sure that this was going to be the right file, let me just play the original one, and you're going to hear some like background noise on this, which is quite obvious. So it's like an amplifier. There's like clicking in it that you can't have at all. So they've given me a file here that I'm meant to replace this with. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this file, the original file, and I'm going to move this one back just like that, so I don't have any noise at all. One thing I do want to mention, and this is quite common for the exam board, is this. Notice how that this vocal right here, they've cut part of this vocal. So this part is all right, and this part isn't. So what I want you to do is drag and drop the clean one on, put it into the exact place as the original, and if you needed to, you're more than welcome to highlight that area that you've just got rid of, just so that you can move your clean vocal in the exact same point as this. So once you've done that, what I also want to just bring to your attention is notice how this waveform, your original waveform, is just a little bit louder than this one, and NXL have done this on purpose. So just be aware that you can't really have any sort of difference in the original file and this clean file. So what I would recommend is this. I just want to boost this just a little bit. Now I wouldn't use my volume, although you could use that. What I'm going to do is this, I'm going to double click and open up my editor, my audio editor. And I'm just going to go down to where it says this gain here. And all I'm going to do is just start moving this gain up until I can roughly guess. So that's probably the right way. But again, just listen to this if you do have any questions. So now that I got the volume to be almost the exact same, I'm now going to cut that part out. And so the noise isn't in there anymore. Now there's just one last thing. What you'll notice is that when you go from your original file to the clean file and then back to the original again, at the very end of this clean file, you're probably going to get like a click. If you do, hover your mouse over the end of that clip, and you'll notice that there are four little objects on the corners. These are your fade in or your fade out. So all I'm going to do is just going to highlight that and move this down just a little bit, and on the exact same one on my vocal main, on my original. So basically what this will do is it will create a fade out on my clean and then fade in on my main vocal. So what's important here is to understand is that now that you've edited all this audio, you can't have like any clicks at all. So there may be that further example of just like cutting these a little bit. And that's it. Let me know if there are any questions.